Hello, my name is Mr. Schmidt, and I am the Department Chair for Guidance and Counseling. Over the course of your time here at HF, I'm going to encourage you to begin with the end in mind and to start strong, stay strong, and finish strong. HF's Guidance Department works collaboratively with all other areas of the high school to provide comprehensive developmental programs for all HF students. One of the main objectives of the department is to assist our students and families successfully navigate the high school process by providing academic advising, post-secondary and career guidance and planning, and personal and social support when needed. So, where do you begin? I'll answer this question with another question. Where would you like to finish? Why not start by developing a 4-year plan? This is a tool we use in the guidance office when working with our students, but I encourage you to begin filling one out as soon as possible and using it as a guide as you progress through Homewood-Flossmoor High School. A copy of this can be found on the Guidance Department page of the HF website, or send us an email and we'll be happy to forward one to you. Having an idea of what you want to accomplish long term and what steps you are going to take to reach your goal increases the odds in your favor of accomplishing that goal. Without defined goals and action steps, it's very easy to become distracted and possibly misdirected, resulting in less than or undesirable outcomes. But please keep in mind that this plan may very well change over the course of your time at HF, and that's okay because you are going to change. It's inevitable. You're going to grow intellectually, emotionally, physically, and socially throughout your high school years. Your change, once again, is inevitable. So embrace it and all that comes with it. Your 4-year plan is a tool that should be revisited after high school milestones, such as end of grading periods like semesters, during your yearly registration course selection meetings with your school counselor, learning experiences like internships, college visits, guest speakers, traveling, etc. And remember, once again, it's okay to change the plan as you progress through high school. But please, I'm going to encourage you to do so only after discussing the whys, the whats, and even the hows with some of the trusted adults in your life, such as family members, teachers, your school counselor, and other adults. You'll see on this 4-year planning tool, there's places for you to write what your career aspirations are. What are your college aspirations? Any specific colleges that you might be interested in. You'll also see that your graduation requirement courses are pre-populated each year, showing you what's required when, how many available periods in the school day you have to select electives, and other benchmarks to be aware of each year in order to stay on track for graduation. There's even a place for your extracurricular plans at the bottom of the form. These extracurricular plans are important also. Our graduation requirements are pretty straightforward, as you can see from the slide, and for the most part, align with general college admission standards. However, and I need to stress this and I need for you to hear this, highly selective colleges and universities, such as University of Chicago, Northwestern, Harvard, Stanford, Yale, and like schools, and even some specialized degree programs such as U of I's engineering or U of I's business degrees, those require more than general requirements outlined here. Be sure to speak with your school counselor, consult one of our college counselors, and also do your own independent research. And more importantly, the time to start planning and taking action steps is now, not later. Being accepted into highly selective schools and being successful and satisfied in your career is not something that is achieved from 1 year's work, but rather it's developed over a course of a lifetime, with you being successful in rigorous coursework, in addition to other special experiences such as internships, summer programs, making a difference in your community through volunteering, and other things like this. So I mentioned rigorous coursework. What exactly does that look like? Our recommendation is to always take classes at the level in which you can be most successful. And HF defines success as A's, B's, and the occasional C, with a concentration of mostly A's and B's over the course of your high school years. Why A's and B's? Because grades matter. Remember that. Grades matter. They tell a college and or a potential employer a lot about you. Past performance is often the best predictor of future performance. Mostly A's and B's establish a strong grade point average and sends a message of hardworking, perseverance, grit and resiliency, and other like characteristic traits. When you've achieved that A or B, we challenge you to consider challenging yourself at the next level. For example, let's say freshman year you begin in college prep algebra. And by the end of the school year, you felt really confident in your math abilities and your grade of an A reflected that. Our recommendation to you would be to challenge yourself during the next school year by taking geometry at the honors level. And once you've successfully reached an A in that course, then consider taking the next class at the AP level if offered and it's appropriate for you. Where and how you begin is important, but what's more important is how and where you finish. Continually challenge yourself as you grow over the course of your high school years and push yourself to take the most rigorous courses where you can be successful. When selecting your HF classes at HF, some helpful things to do and consider are outlined here on the slide. Please consider our push-pull philosophy. If you're willing to push yourself into the next level, we'll pull you along and we'll provide the supports in order for you to be successful. Review the course description book, which is online. Check the prerequisites, check the course descriptions. Review and consider teacher level recommendations, current grades, and previous test scores and performances. Also talk to your counselor. What's your counselor's input? What's your parents' input? Do you want 6 or 7 classes? Taking that additional first period class, if you can handle the additional workload, that's good to enhance your experiences and your transcript. And finally, when choosing your elective, please consider your personal interests and future goals and aspirations. Once again, we want you to begin with the end in mind. And remember that actions equal success. So now you may be thinking, how do I make this happen? It seems all so much and also overwhelming. Where do I begin? Well, step one. Let me first begin by saying that there isn't a more talented group of school counselors working for and with their students than the ones here at HF. Be sure to build a relationship with your school counselor. Although we formally only schedule 1 or 2 meetings with you a year, you are always welcome and encouraged to schedule a meeting with your school counselor when needed. Step 2, create your 4-year plan and work your plan. But remember, be sure to allow for flexibility and changes. Step 3, work with your teachers. I can't stress this enough. Your teachers are the most knowledgeable when it comes to the content area material, and they are here to help you succeed. They want you to be successful. Step 4, ask for help when you're struggling. Don't wait, ask early. Use the many tutoring supports HF offers, not only when you're struggling with material, but also to get ahead. A lot of our top students here at HF will use tutors to be ahead of the game in their classes. Step 5, get involved. Don't be a passive participant in your education. Make things happen for you. Don't just allow things to happen to you. Okay. And finally, step 6, I cannot stress enough, once again, the importance of your relationship with your school counselor. When in doubt, reach out. If you're struggling, connect with your school counselor. Your school counselor can help you because remember, today's choices equal tomorrow's opportunities. In closing, I want you to keep in mind when developing your success plan for HF, there are 4 words that I want you to focus on. Number 1, challenge. Challenge yourself, but don't overwhelm yourself. Always strive for balance. Number 2, engage. Engage in many of the opportunities that HF has to offer. Once again, be active, not passive. And finally, words 3 and 4, relax and enjoy. Relax and enjoy knowing that you'll have all the tools and support you need while at HF and that everyone is working for your success. We hope you work towards that success too. If there's anything I or members of the guidance department can do to assist you, please don't ever hesitate to reach out. We all wish you the best and are here to support your success.